Well, hello and welcome to our presentation from America's Preferred Home Warranty, closing with confidence. And that is a wonderful thing to do when we can close our deals with confidence, right? Welcome all. We're going to go through a couple things with America's Preferred Home Warranty and showing you how you can use warranty and our products and services to make sure that you do close with confidence, that you're providing confidence to your clients, both on the sellers and the buyer's side. And a couple things that we're going to talk about today is why do sales go sideways? Why do our clients get a little crazy and maybe a little nervous about things? Why do we as real estate professionals get a little, oh, let's just say crazy and concerned when they go sideways? There's so many things there, right? Financing, inspections, appraisals. There may be contingency issues and we know how those clients like to watch those market conditions, right? They're always looking around and thinking they know best when they've hired you as that real estate professional to provide them with that best information. But we never want to show our cards and letting them know if we're getting a little nervous or not. So we need to remain confident in our abilities and our services that we provide. And believe it or not, guys, warranty can do just that for you. Now, before we get into that a little more, I just really want you to know who we are and what we do for you when it comes to warranty. And we are a privately owned company. America's Preferred Home Warranty has been around since 1999. We privately owned. We're headquartered right here in the good old US of A in Jackson, Michigan, which, if you're not familiar with Michigan, everyone, it's just outside Detroit. And it's a beautiful area, by the way. I've actually considered moving there. But we are nationwide and we are in 49 of our 50 states. If y'all are from California, I'm sorry, but we are not there. California is just sometimes can be a little strange. I can say that. I was born and raised in Southern California, so I feel like I'm obligated to say that too. But anyways, we're working on it. It is coming, but as of right now, we're not able to do business in California. But I will tell you, as the longest running partner with EXP as a solutions provider to you, we absolutely love what we do. And we love working with you and EXP all together. You guys have been such a wonderful solutions partner with us. So it's our goal, really, and our vision to separate you all from other agents out there trying to gain business from you. We're here to help you grow your business, and that's what it's all about for us. So again, my name is Michelle. I'm going to be taking you through this presentation today. And just so you guys know, I am just not the face on the video here. I am also a licensed real estate professional and have been for 30 years on the West Coast. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I understand the business. So as I'm talking about a lot of these things, please understand, I'm not here to sell you warranty. I understand what you go through on a day-to-day basis when it comes to both buyers and sellers and how to provide that great client experience and customer service and stay away from all of the confidence killers, if you will. So let's start talking about this a little bit. When it comes to warranty, we're going to talk a little bit about the seller side of it. And when we're listing homes, we want to make sure that our clients, the sellers, are really confident in our abilities to get their home sold at the best price in the fastest amount of time, right? That's what they look to us for. And when you use warranty, when you can list a home with a warranty, those homes are going to sell for 3% more on average. So what does this mean for you? Well, there's commissions involved, right? Bottom line for your sellers, it's going to mean more for them. Selling homes faster. 76% of those home buyers surveyed believe that warranties provide a greater level of confidence. And if you think about that, it's true, because I hate using the car analogy, but you can use that car analogy. You go to buy a car and they're like, well, do you want the warranty? Well, of course we want the warranty, because we don't want to be out there stuck with something goes wrong. We want to make sure it's covered and it gets corrected. It's the same thought process. It's that same mentality on there. So it does escalate the confidence level in both buyers and sellers. And when there's a warranty involved, you're more likely going to keep that deal together. So that confidence level remains high. So they're most like buyers and sellers are less likely to go sideways when they know that there's going to be a warranty involved or that they're covered after that close of escrow. The wonderful thing about APHW is double. Oh my goodness. I need coffee. The great thing with APHW and our seller's coverage, when you are listing a home, we provide you and your seller with complimentary listing coverage. Now, I will say this caveat if I have my Florida agents out there, Florida, you're a little crazy, and your business division does not allow us to give away stuff for free. So I'm going to come back to Florida and give you that caveat here in a minute. So 48 states, we have our complimentary listing coverage, and that is for the duration of your listing. There is no cost for this. There's no charge for this. Not only is this complimentary listing coverage available to your sellers, as long as there's no purchase agreement currently on the home, that home is eligible to have this listing coverage. So when you're taking the listing, you want to make sure that you put the listing coverage on immediately as you're entering it into MLS or beginning to advertise that. Now, part of our listing coverage and some of these wonderful pieces that come with it are such advantages to your seller. And so this is what our seller's coverage covers. There are 10 items in here, and it's basic. This coverage is not designed to do replacement or anything else. This seller's coverage is designed to help keep your home in proper marketing condition as you're trying to find a buyer for this home. That's what it's for, keeping it in quality condition. So as you have clients coming in to view the home, everything's working beautifully. So the attic and exhaust fans, central vac ductwork, electrical systems, instant hot water, plumbing, stoppages, water heaters. Yes, those items are covered. I want to point though out at the top where it says list secure. Guys, this is such a great advantage for your sellers. And now it's one of those things where you're glad you have it, but you're hoping you don't have to use it, right? So List Secure, what it does is it actually provides your seller with 2 years of post-sale legal protection. And what that means is if your sellers sell the home, they close, they move out, and the new owners move in. Well, the new owners seem to get a little funky now, and they, for some reason, have to send, I call it the legal nastygram, or they send a legal notice or some sort of letter to your sellers for some odd reason. If your sellers have to respond to that in a legal fashion, well, then with this listing coverage that they had on the home, your sellers would be eligible to receive up to $1,000 in legal fee reimbursement 2 years post-sale. Now, there are a couple caveats in this, and notice on the bottom of the screen, this List Secure is not available in Utah, so just an FYI. But the legal protection there, guys, is available to those sellers. Now, another little caveat is a warranty must be purchased. It doesn't have to be purchased by the seller. It doesn't have to, you can negotiate that however you'd like. And so it does make it simple. So if the buyers purchase a buyer's warranty for the home, that's great. Your sellers then are still coverage. What we're looking for is that a buyer's warranty be offered during that marketing process, during that listing process. Negotiate how you will, but just don't miss out on that opportunity to allow your clients to get that listing coverage to keep that home up and to provide that extra little legal protection safety net to the sellers. Now, I can share with you a few ways on how to sell that as a licensed professional and what I do. But we also offer an upgrade to that seller's coverage, which will add into the built-in appliances. So your built-in dishwasher, microwave, oven will also include central AC, the freestanding range or cooktop, garbage disposal, heating system, and the kitchen refrigerator. So all of that can be added into that complimentary coverage, and all of that can be added in for $125. Now, you're saying, oh, 125. That's, if you think about it, bottom line, that's really not a lot. And you think about the ROI that you're going to get, your return on your investment that you're going to get for 125, to add all those items in, plus those 10 items of complimentary coverage right there, including that list secure. So this is a wonderful way to be able to provide that extra service to your sellers. Now, I will share with you this. One of the ways that I do sell is I don't tell my sellers it's 125. What I do is I actually pay that 125 myself. And here, the great thing is nothing is collected up front. We collect everything at close of escrow. But when I'm meeting with sellers, I let them know that I provide them this service. I provide them this seller's coverage. And what I do is I show them the items that I cover, both in that complimentary side and on that 125 side, but I don't discuss any sort of fee or price. I look at this as a cost of doing business. And for 125, if I'm gaining referral business out of it, and I'm gaining, some great recommendations and references, then for me, I think that's wonderful. Now, I did say that part of that list secure is there's a buyer's warranty being offered. What I also do is I tell my sellers we are going to offer a buyer's warranty, and we're going to advertise the home as coming with a 1-year buyer's warranty upon close of escrow. Now, you're going to sometimes see your sellers get that big wide-eyed deer in a headlight look, like, we don't want to pay for anything else. And it's okay. They shouldn't have to. So what I recommend them doing is we take the cost of the buyer's warranty, which starts at $499, and I'll review those items here in just a moment. But I take that $499 and I will roll it into my sales price. And I tell my sellers, I'm going to put this in our sales price, and I'm going to show you here on your net sheet, you're still going to make what you need to make, and we're still going to be able to offer a warranty to an incoming buyer, and then they're covered now for 1 year after close of escrow. So now we are building confidence in our seller, in the seller's ability to believe in me and my process and what I do to get their home closed, not to mention building confidence in the buyers when they're looking at purchasing a home. Think about this. If there's a buyer purchasing a home out there and they find 2 homes, one of them comes with a warranty and one doesn't, and they like them equally, well, which one do you think they're going to go with? They want to be covered on the backside once that escrow has closed. And so there's confidence being built on both sides of the fence. So talking about the buyer's coverage now, we offer a 25-item coverage for those buyers. And you see that it's quite extensive. And some of these items on this list are usually charged extra with other warranty companies out there. So you can have these items covered on the buyer side, knowing that when they close escrow, should something go awry, then these items are available. Now, one of the things I do like to share, especially when I'm meeting with sellers and talking about offering a buyer's warranty, something you can discuss with a buyer's agent is that we do have an add-on that you can do with that buyer's warranty. So if we're providing that standard warranty at close of escrow, the buyers have an option to add on, and it's our buyer's preferred upgrade for $199. And again, nothing is collected up front. Everything is done at close of escrow, so it can all be settled at title or with the closing attorney or whomever. But these items in the upgrade for the buyer now are covered. All of the built-in appliances, which always helps if those appliances aren't under manufacturer's warranty. These are the little things like the bells and whistles of the home. So you're looking at, let's just say, dishwasher racks, microwave turntables, ceiling fans, those little extras that people don't think are going to go awry, but usually do. And let me tell you guys, breakdowns usually happen in the first, 35 45 days of moving into the home, because that home is still learning to adjust to the new family. So again, having that buyer's warranty instills confidence, knowing that should something break down in those early stages of home ownership, those items are going to get covered. So again, something that the buyers can choose, or if you are confident with your seller, you can always take that $199 and that $499 cost of the basic warranty. You're still looking at $700 for a buyer's warranty that you can add into that sales price, guys, and pad it in there. So now an incoming buyer would have the 25 item coverage along with this preferred upgrade showing provided by the seller, but still padded in the sales price. So it's a nice way of being able to market that home in MLS. It truly is, guys. We offer a couple different packages too. So if the sellers or buyers wanted to purchase a package deal, they could do this. And so what it is, it's our gold plan on single family homes. And what it does is it provides that comprehensive coverage as well as a $50 deductible. Now, here's one of the great things about America's Preferred Home Warranty that you can share is that we don't employ contractors. So we let the homeowner choose the contractor that they have coming out to do a repair. So with that, we work off deductibles. We don't have trip charges. So all of our plans come with a deductible, and it's either a $50 deductible or a $100 deductible. Our gold plan here that we've designed comes with a $50 deductible, and it comes with a little bit extra for that home buyer. We offer now comprehensive identity theft protection and home title fraud protection, and these are offered through third party, which is also wonderful, through American Identity Group. And it's coverage up to $1 million on these, guys. And I don't know if you've heard, but identity theft is on the rise, as is home title fraud. And anybody out there, that dark web, anybody out there can get access to this and start changing things. And so we thought it would be nice to be able to offer some of these items to your clients as a full package. We're not just covering things in the homes and the systems, but we're also covering items that help the occupants of the home as well. Again, instilling confidence in those clients is huge. Absolutely huge. A couple other things that you can offer to your clients, another group that we have offered to is our buyer's premier coverage, which includes now all those 26 items in a buyer's warranty, those 11 items in the buyer's preferred upgrade with the lesser deductible of $50, all for a 1-year term, and will still include the identity theft and the home title fraud protection on a single family home or a condo townhome. Again, those little extra protections with the identity theft and home title fraud are offered through American Identity Group, AIG, and you would get a separate information email from them letting them know how to enroll and get that signed up. But your single family home package is $825. Your condo package is $760. Guys, this is still a wonderful option, being able to provide that confidence level and that safety net to your clients for under $850 all the way around. So again, just that comprehensive coverage is just a wonderful, wonderful tool to be able. We've got some other things that we can offer too when it comes to homes and in providing confidence in getting breakdowns taken care of. Refrigerators, additional refrigerators, pool coverage we have out there. And we do offer coverage for both regular pool and in-ground saltwater coverage as well. So you've got standard chlorination, you've got saltwater, but we do only in-ground pool and spa. We don't do any sort of separate spa coverage or freestanding spa. Also, what we learned in times of COVID too is that our home offices, most of us work out of now, we relied heavily on. And so home entertainment packages, technology packages, we are able to offer those outside of our normal coverage. And this is also offered third party, and it's just a great way for $199. You can have those added on. Again, these are all things that would help a buyer, even a seller, add more confidence to what they're doing when they go to buy a home through you. So in talking a little bit about coverages and how easy it is, again, people think of warranty not as a tool and not as a benefit, but more as a hindrance. And I can understand that. Being a 30-year licensee and using warranty not only in business, but for myself, it never had the greatest of reputations. And I want to let you know that America's Preferred Home Warranty is here to provide that confidence level, to provide that wonderful experience, the reputation that we have, that you partner with, to carry into your reputation and your referrals. We want to make it easy for you. We want to make it easy for your clients to access. And so working on a claim, if your clients have a claim, we are available 24/7, 365 days out of the year. And all of those calls, guys, are handled person to person. We don't believe in putting you in through that whole automation system and putting you through, just those chat bots. We work in a world of technology, yes, but it's also nice to have that face-to-face or that voice-to-voice interaction and talking with a real person, right? There's only so much robotic you can do. So we want to make sure that you have access to being able to contact a person, and that's what we want your clients to feel as well. So we have this phone number here, the 648-5006 number. Your clients, when they have a breakdown, would call that number to open a claim. And because they can use any contractor they want, the only thing that they have to do here first, before they call that contractor out and get them scheduled, is to call this number and open a claim, so you have a claim number. And what our professionals are going to do on the customer service side is they're going to ask you a few questions about the breakdown and describe the breakdown. And that's what your client will do, is just describe that. They'll get an assigned claim number, and then they're given the clearance to call their contractor. And the great thing here is, guys, sometimes contractors, they're like, oh, we don't work with warranty. We don't do that. We're the check writer. That's all. So essentially, that contractor is working for your client. They're taking direction from your client, not from us. We only review with your client what is covered under their warranty and what is paid for. But your client is in full control of that process in terms of what they can have fixed. So we don't say that it needs a full replacement. We don't determine any of that. That's entirely up to the contractor and what makes our system so wonderful. And the great thing here is, if that contractor can take a credit card payment rather than your client paying, we can pay the contractor right over the phone with a credit card. So that contractor is going to leave with a fully paid invoice via credit card. If they can't do that, well, they can invoice us if they choose to, or they can invoice the client, the homeowner. The homeowner can pay the invoice, and we would reimburse the homeowner with that paid invoice. So it's very, very simple. We just need to know what it is that the contractor has diagnosed, so we can let your client know what is covered under warranty and what isn't. That's all there is, guys. Very, very simple to work with. Now, you say, well, what's in it for me? When you use warranty as that confidence builder, it's your secret weapon, really, to increasing your business. It means that you're going to have higher commissions because you have higher sales. It means that those homes are going to sell for faster and for more money. It reduces your risk. I call it the 3 R's: risk, revenue, and referrals. Reducing risk is huge. Mitigating risk is huge on both sides. Errors and omissions, We don't like any of that. We have increased revenues for you, which means bottom line, those commissions are going to be higher and you're going to get better referrals. Those clients, whether on the seller side or the buyer side, they're going to love working with you and they're going to refer you. And then having those warranties in there, it saves you time, because if there's no warranty and something goes wrong in a home, who is that homeowner going to call? They're going to call you most likely. And you know what's happened. We can sit here and we can giggle about it all day long, but they're going to call you. So when they don't have to call you, when they have a resource, that's going to save you time, because you're not now spending time and spinning your wheels on the phone trying to help them get something fixed. You probably got your circle that you work with, your trusted partners that you work with, vendors, let's call it contractors, service providers. You have a list that you can refer to them, and you probably have one of those nice little closing books or thank you books that you can give them that may have that information in it as well. So it's a huge time saver when you're able to provide your clients with this type of information. And truth be told, guys, most top producers use warranties, and they don't give their clients an option to use. They just tell them, this is what we're doing. And this is why top producers win most of those deals and make those higher commissions because of that. Now, we want to make things so easy for you. And again, instilling that confidence in what you do. So, oops, sorry. I was having some issues there with my scroll. Ordering those warranties, we want to make it super fast and super easy. And I don't have this updated on this slide, but guys, newsflash, we are now in SkySlope. So you can order a warranty directly in SkySlope, which is wonderful. We also have our online version, Real Pro, which is at your fingertips, making it easy. So what we do here is with Real Pro, it's our online platform, and it is available to you in any format or technology device that you're able to use. So whether it's your desktop, your laptop, your cell phone, or a tablet, Real Pro is available. We talk about having all the tools and resources. Side note here, we have a dedicated EXP website for you to be able to access all these wonderful products and services that I've talked about today, including Real Pro. And so on this dedicated website, you have two buttons. And if you'll notice, to the left of the screen, you have an order a warranty button and you have a download Real Pro. Now, the great thing is you're not going to have to download anything if you're working on your desktop or laptop. But if you're working on a smaller version on your cell phone or on your tablet, you will have to download the Real Pro app should you choose to use Real Pro. Other than SkySlope. And when you download that Real Pro app, you'll be able to order warranty and see all things warranty right there at your fingertips. And guys, ordering a warranty with us, whether SkySlope, whether Real Pro, 60 seconds or less, it's so easy. So one day you're driving and you realize you've got a closing in the morning and you're like, whoops, I didn't order the warranty like I was supposed to, and you're trying to get Sally to soccer practice, and oh my goodness. So you get Sally to soccer practice, you're sitting in the parking lot, you can pull it right up on your phone, get it ordered, send an invoice over to title or the closing attorney, and it's just like that. It's instant. So we want to make sure it's convenient for you, so you're confident, again, in your partner and being able to work and getting those items that you need to the closing table in a timely manner. We also have that dedicated phone number, if you notice up in the right corner. That is an EXP phone number only, guys, for you, not for your clients. But if you ever have a question or need to talk to one of our service professionals, you can call that 801 number 2. That's just a little extra bonus side note that I wanted to share with you. But in that Real Pro, when you're in Real Pro, it's going to ask you to enter your email address and your password. Well, we don't want you to register because we have to get you registered, because EXP is such a unique brokerage with your state actually being the actual agency. We have to code you a certain way. So we will get you registered. If you need to get registered, please reach out to me, either email or in Workplace or Slack while we're still able to do so, and let us know you need to get registered. And we will get you set up, but I will let you know you will always use your EXP email address for RealPro for sign-in purposes, and we will assign you a password that you'll be able to use. Now, once we have you registered, you will always hit login. You will never hit register. If you hit register, it will send your account into, let's just call it a technology holding pattern, and you won't be able to access. So make sure you always hit login, but we'll get you registered. And when you do hit that login, you'll be able to access all of our warranty products. And the nice thing here too, guys, about those warranty products, is that you're able to choose and select as needed. Now, within our RealPro app, we used to do a paper version of our data collection form. And what data collection is, well, it's our RESPA compliant program, which allows you to receive $75 from EXP for every closed America's Preferred Home warranty. Now, you don't necessarily have to do a warranty any longer with that. We're still keeping this RESPA compliant, but we also have informational videos inside RealPro. And if you send out one of those videos, whether why you should have a warranty, you selected a warranty, you didn't select a warranty, there's 4 different videos in there. If you send one of those videos, you now become eligible to receive that $75. You don't have to fill out paperwork any longer, which is great. Again, we wanted to make sure we kept it RESPA compliant. So we've worked with your legal side, our legal side, as well as RESPA, and making it sure that you get that $75. Please understand this is not a referral fee, but you are providing information to your client. You're providing information to us. That's all it is in order to keep that RESPA compliant. But $75, guys, how does that build confidence? Well, it just shows that, you know, we have confidence in you and your abilities to provide your clients with the best possible outcome when it comes to home coverage and warranty services. It also provides confidence in you knowing that we have your back. We've got you there, guys. And we're going to make sure that we take care of you as our client, as you're going to take care of your client and build confidence in them. So just a couple things, and again, we're still kind of using workplaces that go to, but we're going to be available in Slack, so find us there. But follow us on our website, that page that we have created for you, that dedicated website. It's down there in the box. It's that APHW.house/EXP. And that is everything for EXP with America's Preferred Home Warranty and what we can do for you. You can also, from that website, and I'm going to scroll back just a moment here, marketing materials. You have complimentary marketing materials to you that are branded for you for EXP. And these are all free. You can get those right off that website. But again, we relay confidence in instilling that in you and your clients. We want to make sure that you know that we've got your back when it comes to marketing and advertising and promoting your business and building your business. And on the buyer side, when you're listing a home for sale, you know, you've got a lot of things in here that you can use to put throughout that seller's home, noting confidence that the home is being covered after close of escrow, building that confidence in the buyers that are coming in to view those homes. When you're doing presentations to a client, either on the buyer or the selling side, you can provide confidence to that client by using some of these collateral materials and why it's important to have a warranty and why it's important on both sides of that fence, both sellers and buyers. So again, building confidence on either side there and knowing who you're working with. But most importantly, I want to say building confidence with you guys is really our goal. And what we want to do is our whole outlook, our whole vision when it comes to warranty is actually the ability to help grow your business. You have so many choices when it comes to using warranty services out there. There are companies out there, there are some really good, there's some really bad, and I've experienced a lot of them. But our focus and our goal is not just to sell warranty, but to provide you with that confidence, with that service, with the ability to grow your business. That's what it's about for us, not just selling a warranty. We want you to know how to use these tools, how to use these services to instill confidence not only in yourself, but in your clients. And we are here to do that with you. Not only do you have myself here as a go-to, but Brittany Walker, she is my right hand when it comes to EXP and everything. So you can always reach out to her as well. But we also have our state managers, local area sales managers that can provide you with that same confidence and that same level of service, either face-to-face, either in a web call, or via email, whichever you prefer. But they are there for you. They're usually in your same time zones. I'm on West Coast, like I said earlier. So if you need someone immediate, your area sales managers are a great, great resource. But all of those tools there, guys, to help you build and grow your business, building confidence in who you partner with. And truly, that's what it is all about for us. And we love, love, love working with EXP. So please understand that we are here for you. We are here for your clients. We want you to feel confident in the business relationship that we have built with EXP. We want you to feel confident in the business relationship that we're building with you. So please reach out to us if you have any questions whatsoever. Again, we are here for you. I want to thank you for your time today and for spending the time viewing our presentation, and hope you learned a few things. And like I said, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day, and here's to your success. Looking forward to celebrating with you.